What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Blueprints, day 167. Yesterday, I don't remember what we did. Something about spirals, probably. And blue memos. Today, I don't know what we're doing. Something about spirals, probably. And blue memos. Look at them birds. Bling, bloop. Look at that mountain. Look at those trees. Look at that other mountain. Look at this gate. Look at that rock. Look at this path. Look at my feet. Oh wait, I don't have any feet. Look at that bird bath. Look at this door. I think we already have a blessing, so there's no point in going in here, right? Oh, we don't. Well, then there's a point of going in here. What did I do last time? I think 7 was chef, right? Can we get high roller? Is this one high roller? Each time you draft a shop room, gain 1 dice. Gain 5 each time you roll. I like getting dice. Courtyard is more useful, but I don't like digging. It takes too long. So yeah, we're going to go to the place with the thing and the stuff. What time is it? It is 8:10 a.m. Excuse me. Do we want a workshop? I guess. What's in the workshop? Magnifying glass? No thanks. Something that turns right? Dice. Let's get the dice. Dice are nice. Also, I forgot there's a gem in this room. Aha! There it is. One sec. I'm almost out of water. Aquarium here is fine. I don't really want to be drafting on this rank. I would like to go here and then left. No. Well, planetarium it is. Also, we should go in here because look at all this stuff. There's a prism key. There's a chest, which we guess we can open. There's a dig spot with some pebbles in it. There's more keys. We don't even need code check. We have 10 keys already. I guess because we had clock tower yesterday. Bruh. I'm gonna leave it. A key card. Wait, we don't have a key card. I want something that goes north, ideally. These are all kind of bad. Let's go in the Chappelle, the Dave Chappelle. Any items in here? I don't see any. I don't like how you have to walk around the pews to go to the side doors. It's such a scuffed room. Dining room? So I kind of want to put a dead end. Also, I must have had a thing yesterday because we somehow saved, I guess, silver spoon and shovel. Garage. I'm gonna take garage. Maybe? No, I'm not gonna take garage. I want garage on the 8th rank, right? At some point, we're gonna have to remember which rooms we have left to try to do on the 8th rank, because I have no idea. I guess I forgot to take my list. Let's see. Here's the list of all the rooms. The ones with dashes are the ones we haven't found the blue memo in yet, so I'm just gonna throw this over here on my other monitor. And I'm gonna do a little side McDangly dongly. Alright. Always forget to open my notes first. Prism key. Kinda useless. I guess we'd use the prism key on a yellow room. Because if we get more shops, we get more stuff. Speak of the devil. That gives us a die. We have the spoons, we may as well just buy all this. Well, the red rims one is kind of useless, but we can buy all the bananas. Opals and bananas. I like to oat. Opals and bananas. Let's not buy the red rims one. Actually, we have 2 red rims. We could buy it. Prism key, yeah. Let's get a yellow. Showroom, hey. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Yes, please. So there's no moon pendant today, so we can buy everything. I know from past experience that I should not buy a silver spoon when I already have a silver spoon, because it doesn't seem to give you a second one. And I have no trading post, so having 2 would be pointless. Although, you know what? Let's just try it. I'm pretty sure it's a single thing, right? Last time it didn't work, unless they patched it. Yeah, you can only have 1. It's like a unique item. That's kind of lame. I wish they stacked and you could get like double food. That'd be kind of cool. Wait, this is... Ah, this is bad placement. We could do this. Let's just go back south. I think we're basically out of doors though, so gotta be a little careful. But let's go draft downward. I think boiler room is better than commissary here, just because it has more doors. Let's go south. I kind of want to power this. I'm not entirely sure if it does anything, but I feel like I read online somewhere that if you draft on a powered door, you're more likely to get mechanical rooms or something. There was some note about that I saw somewhere. I don't think it was in the game. I think it was on Reddit or somewhere, but I don't remember. Yeah, so we could have 4-way power with archives, but that's kind of jank because we're not sheltered today. Does the hallway have power? I guess the other 2 don't have power, right? That's what this means. We have 6 dice. Can we redraw a different powered room? I actually don't really mind losing half my steps. What would we even be sending power though? To though? I don't know if there is anything. I guess the furnace, but I don't think you have to send power to the furnace. I kind of want to do the furnace freezer thing. I wonder if I can make that happen. I don't know. I don't really want a dead end here. This is kind of pointless. Okay, I'm just gonna do this, even though it's gonna take all my steps. Oof. But also open the south door just for fun. I guess if we get a quest bedroom, that would be useful. What does this say? Structural elements of the house like walls is not permanent and will reset every few days. But it's a lie, so. We want to go this way. I just did this for the power. I don't really need the power, but... Okay, this one doesn't have power. Archives has power. Yeah, we shouldn't take all the red rooms to send power to literally nowhere, because there's... I don't have a goal with that, I'm just doing it because, I don't know, I like the glowing animation, but it's going to completely destroy us. Okay, here's one that actually goes every way. And is free. It just looks cool. I like having the blue. I almost never have the blue. I think furnace here is actually a good placement. Unfortunately, it gives us more red rooms, which means we're going to keep getting archives, which I'm not a huge fan of, but... Is this a special key? No, it's a regular key. Yeah, unfortunately, the only way to change this is to go all the way back to boiler room. So you would want to draft it adjacent to boiler room if you wanted to actually farm keys, but I don't care that much. I think I have plenty of keys. Treasure trove goes north, I think? It's hard to tell. But I don't really need it. If we have power in dark room, does that mean the lights will be on? I think we should try it. Look away if you don't like blinking. Okay, I don't think it's gonna blink. Oh, it's blinking. I mostly closed my eyes. It still gave me the bad feeling. Wait, so power doesn't turn on darkroom? That's kind of jank. Okay, this might be a dead end now. So I didn't look at the map. I want a furnace here or here. Or not a furnace, a freezer. Ah, shoot. I should look at how much the freezer costs, because I have no idea. Oh, lava's cool. What is it? R? We need to see how much the freezer costs. Wait, the freezer is free. Okay, it doesn't matter, I guess, because we already drafted from here, so we won't be blind the other way. Yeah, we want to try to get a freezer at the end of the run by the entrance hall. I think aquariums are yellow. We could do apple. Let's just do immediately add 3 aquariums, because I don't want to do like a 1,000,000 aquarium run, but having a few extra aquariums I think counts as yellow, which will give us more dice. Not that that really matters, but whatever. Okay, so we want to try to put freezer there. We also didn't get the memo for freezer, so if we can get freezer up here, maybe I'll prioritize that instead of putting it next to furnace. But I want to try to draft freezer next to furnace and see what happens. I'm curious what this is because it has power. It's probably something bad. Oh no, it's security. We didn't get a breaker box. We don't have a security card. We should go here and we should turn this to low and unlocked. And then we don't need to go to the login thing this time because we already got the laboratory. I could have actually turned on security from laboratory. I always forget that's the thing you can do. Let's draft this way first because it goes back to where we already came from. Another passageway gives me tons of power. I don't actually need it though. I think I'll throw this here because it counts as a yellow room, right? So it'll give me more dice. Let's dig. Nothing particularly interesting there. This has power, but that doesn't matter. This one has all the right doors, but doesn't take power. Also, I just realized it said security locked. I didn't read that very carefully. Wait. I think I just killed the run. Oh, foundation is open. That's very lucky. We have one more door. I guess we should dig in case we find keys since we didn't take the master key this time. And we also get steps, which is nice. Get some of our footsteps back. We want to go up here, over here. And then what? I think aquarium is a no-brainer here. The fork is the most valuable thing for sure. You have to be mindful of rank 8 because that is kind of the end goal, right? I really don't want archives. I really don't want lost and found. I guess the hallway is fine. Maybe we go draft this way then. Could put a dead end, it's a bit risky. I don't mind losing 2 steps. I would mind even less if there was running shoes. Okay, no running shoes. I think we might be borked here. We have hallway door. Actually, that should be the last security door, right? Because we set it to low before we drafted both of those. Hopefully that's the last security door we get. Raid chamber is kind of terrible. Aquarium is fine. Broken lever. There's no moon pendant today, so we don't have to be mindful about what we pick up. Let's go this way. Plenty of keys. Treasure trove's kind of fun. Wait, is this powered? I don't think it's powered. I think it's just hot because of things and stuff. Let's grab the money. Still can't interact with that guy. He has no more advice for us. West Wing Hall, that's a savior of a room. what do we want to put here? Something that goes left. Do we want to risk lost and found? I don't really, to be honest. But I also kind of want to get rid of it, so maybe we just put it here. Can we see what's in there? Oh, it's a telescope. We don't have observatory, but we do have planetarium. Okay, I need that. Ooh, this is unfortunate. Maybe I should get it at the end. I'm gonna get it at the end because I don't want to risk deleting something important like Emerald Bracelet or the spoon or whatever. But I'll come back for it. We're not at 8 yet, right? Oh yeah, this is rank 8. Okay, now we have to check the list. Making a list, checking it twice. Pool is fine, and coat check we haven't done either, but coat check is a dead end. We do have one more door, so we could do coat check, but I don't really like it. I like pool more, and it gives us sauna. Yeah, let's do pool. Let's see what the pool tells us. Oh. I'm hoping I find some keys in here. Brilliance. No running shoes. Dinner is served. Let's see. We are looking for a blue memo. Where? Oh. That's nice. In case we get trapped. Okay, where would you hide a blue memo in a pool? The whole pool is blue. Under the swim trunks. I don't see it. Oh. What the heck? It's on the ceiling. There's only one location in the estate where every room in the drafting pool can be drafted. Really? What does that mean? There's only one location where every room in the drafting pool can be drafted. In the estate. I'll write out the whole thing. Otherwise it might sound like it's a weird thing somewhere else. Okay, we can go this way and use up something that is not blue. The conservatory would be cool. Clock tower is also fine. It might be... That would be 4 keys tomorrow. I think it's a little too early for that. Did we do pump room already? I'm pretty sure we did. Yeah, that was the thing that told us about the waterfall, so we can use up pump room, that's fine. There's a trunk today. Almost forgot to look. Okay, I have to remember to get the telescope later too. I'm trying not to forget. We actually have a door here, so we could put this here. I don't think walk-in closet give us anything particularly useful. Also, I want walk-in closet on the 8th rank still, potentially. Let's go in here, we get some money. I don't think there's anything else in this room generally. We can draft this way. Now we need a blue room. We need a blue room that we haven't found the memo in. We found it in Clock Tower. I'm pretty sure we have. So, well, we haven't done coat check. This is actually a fine location for coat check. Let's put it here. Because drafting the dead ends on the 8th rank is kind of hard. Oh, here it is. Coat check is drawn slightly more often the day after checking a new item. Interesting. Drawn slightly more often the day after checking a new item. Okay, I'm gonna leave the master key in here, I think. Because surely 5 keys is enough to get to the rest of these doors. Probably, maybe. Should we take it? Maybe we should take it. We have to come back to Lost and Found anyways. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna be on the safe side. We just have to remember to bring it back. Let's go draft the rest of the rooms. Then we'll go in Lost and Found and pick up the telescope and do that stuff. So I think this is a room, right? We need something blue here that we haven't already drafted. We haven't... Wait, did we not do sauna, really? Okay, this is a security door, but we have a key card now, right? So we're fine. So we can actually put more dead ends. Let's try to do all the dead end rooms. Okay, where is the blue memo hiding? Saunas are commonplace in both businesses and residences in Costa Rica. Is that trying to tell me it's hot there? Or is it cold there? Saunas are commonplace in both businesses and residences in Costa Rica. Just a random bit of lore. I think it's trying to tell me about the weather in Costa Rica. Probably that it's cold. I thought Costa Rica was a desert, but I think it's actually a cold area. I think I found that out when I cheated and looked up the answer to the sigil thing. Okay, let's go back to gymnasium. Lose 2 more footsteps. Rip. Okay. We are not on the 8th rank. I can't take a dead end here. Parlor just has the answer in it, basically, which doesn't really help us. But we'll take it since we're not on the 8th rank. Okay. I don't actually need the gems, so I'm just going to open 2 of the boxes randomly without reading them. To save time. To get rid of the wind-up keys in my inventory. We definitely haven't done Dovecote before. Clock Tower, I don't want any of these. I do want Dovecote, but not here. I want Dovecote on the next rank. Can I get a right turn? Can I rotate this? I cannot. Uh-oh. Aw, come on. This is good, actually. 2 more dice. I'll take it. Also, I forgot there's a gem in here. Nice. Okay, now we need to do a blue room that doesn't trap us and that we haven't seen before. Did we do observatory? I'm pretty sure we did. We did clock tower, so we don't want either of these. Is there any blue room that turns right? Did we do classroom? I think we did as well, yeah, because I remember where the memo was. We could do secret passage to another yellow room to get more dice. I feel like I should keep redrawing. There's enough rooms. We did chamber. Did we do trophy room? No, we didn't do trophy room. So that'll work. Okay. Where is the memo? We are looking for a blue rectangle. Is it under the deer? No. Well, that's cool. I don't remember the labels being there. Maybe they were, but it's neat. Interesting, the pool one was like almost on the ceiling. Basically was on the ceiling. On a wall that was part of the ceiling. We are on the 8th rank, right? I don't see the memo. Is it hiding under the hat? Memo, where are you? What if you had to spin the globe and then it appeared? Then there would finally be a reason to be able to spin the globe. There's a hunting rifle. An old camera? A Jaguar or a Cougar or something? But where is the blue thing? Everything in this room is kind of blue. Is it in the fire? I can't crouch, right? I don't see it. Is it hiding under the edge of the carpet? Yes. And under a chair. Oh my goodness. How do I click it? There were a total of 8 gems removed from the ruby crown of Orinda Ares. A total of 8 gems removed from the ruby crown of Orinda Ares. Okay, I guess that's why there's 8 gems in the trophy room, but then they're also in the safes elsewhere, so... I wonder if there's only 8 red gems that you can find each run. That'd be kind of a cool sort of lore thing. Alright, what else do we need? None of these. Vaults? Do we need vaults still? That gave us a weird hint we didn't understand about the family core. I'm pretty sure we did den. Did we do utility closet? We don't have utility closet. Yeah, let's try to get rid of the dead ends. This is going to end the run, but I don't mind because we have to check this at some point. Less dead ends is better. Would it be behind? I wonder. Like, do I have to open the utility closet to find the memo? That would be kind of weird if it were the case. But it could be the case. Or is it in here? I don't see it. Maybe we have to solve this again. So white goes here. I need white. Whoops. Dang it, I messed it up. Arg. The pattern that I always do isn't working because I messed it up once and now the lights are like halfway on. Normally I just click really fast and I know how to do it, but it's trolling me. Okay, white, we need red. Purple, and then blue, green. There we go. Is the memo back here somewhere? Oh, yeah, it is. Interesting. Utility closets. DC Powers designs for the VAC controls were partly inspired by the gift they received from their clients, an original Morjai box. Okay, that just seems like a random bit of lore. Apparently, Herbert Sinclair gifted a Morjai box to DC Power Company, and then they designed these things based on that, or inspired by that. Cool. That's a dead end. So I think the only thing left to do is try to reroll down here. And unfortunately, we didn't get study or whatever the other reroll mechanism is, right? I don't think we have study. We could go in Lost and Found and try to draft a study here, maybe. How do we get out of this place? Let's go back to Lost and Found. Also, there's a coin purse. Let's take the coin purse because it's one more item that we could potentially lose instead of the important items. Okay, we need to go this way. And then this way. We got a lot of tomorrow rooms, so that's good. We lost the chronograph. Okay, actually we have to be careful. Maybe, I don't know, I'll draft this and see what's in it. What would we even want here? We can't go in whatever this room is and come back through Lost and Found because it could take the telescope. And that would be really bad. But I kind of want the study. Also, I don't want to waste my rerolls here because I want to try to get freezer. So I think I just take anything here. Like, let's just take Great Hall because there's no reason to go in the Great Hall. Also, what are the two items? Did I pick them up? I wasn't paying attention. Did I take the items? What were the items? I don't have any extra items. Or maybe okay, I don't know. I'm not sure. It was telescope and something. In any case, let us go back somehow to where we came from. Which it looks like it's going to be a long walk this way. Let's go back to the place where we came from. Probably shouldn't have walked in here, but I guess it doesn't matter that much. There's a crown over there. There's this thing that we walked through at some point. There's a laboratory, which I'm pretty sure was a dead end, right? We have to go through... Wait, how do we get out of here? Oh, I took a really long detour. We can go in weight room twice. That doesn't hurt us. Wait, how do I get out of here? Let me out! Let me out! Showroom. I guess we can buy this now. 55. Oh yeah, I guess because we got furnace. We actually drafted way more red rooms than we normally do. Also, dinner is served. Yummy, yummy. In my tummy, tummy. Plus 60. Nice. -1 coin. Nothing in the conference room. Which way? Guess we just go back out this way. Drafting, or... I don't think combining anything helps us. So we would love to get a freezer here is the goal. I wish I could take the study and then get the freezer somewhere else because this would help me reroll way more times. We only have 7 rerolls. But let's try. One can only hope. Not looking good. Dang it, we have too many rooms because we copied too many rooms. I mean... This wouldn't have dice in it. Just gonna take this for the lols. Maybe it's more likely to get dead ends if it's an actual dead end. I don't know. And we have no doors here unless we can open this, which we can't because we need secret garden, I think. And we have no south door, so we can't do the quest. Oh, but we're in the corner, so we get more redraws, so this was a good idea. We get 5 redraws. Probably still not gonna work though. Kinda wanna just take clock tower, but I'll use the last one. I don't think we're even close enough to the furnace anymore. Okay, yeah, that does not help us at all. How many keys are there gonna be? Doesn't matter because it's the end of the run, but 7 keys. Or 8 keys? Okay, let's go. We did not get an observatory. But that's okay. Let's go to planetarium. And then we will use the telescope in the planetarium to upgrade it and see what we get. The last upgrade we got was a prism key, which is pretty crazy. Are we at the limit? Maybe there's no more upgrades. Doesn't really tell you, it just doesn't appear, so you're like, is it a bug, or... I definitely have the telescope. Unless you also have to have an observatory for it to work. It's not like doing the animation thing. Oh, well, that's lame. I guess that's the last upgrade was the prism key. I mean, it sort of makes sense because it's kind of OP, but I was hoping I could like fill this room with awesome loot. 1 die, 1 apple, 1 chest, 1 dig spot, and 1 prism key. Eh. It's like a much better version of storeroom, but that's disappointing. Okay, well I guess we're done with that goal. We tried to thaw the freezer. I don't know about treasure trove, doesn't really matter. And we got some memos. I think we're gonna call it here, folks. Unfortunately we have to walk a long way to put the stupid thing back in coat check though. What is the best way to get there? I guess we can do a zigzag. I'll do that on camera, why not? You should all have to experience the pain that I have to experience in this game, right? And the pain that I have to experience is I'm ready to quit, but I cannot because I have the master key in my inventory, and if I quit, then I'll be sad about not having the master key in the future. How do I get there from here? Up, over, 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 over. I almost don't want to go back to the planetarium to exit because of how far away this is. Also, I have 14 keys. I kind of regret even taking the master key out of here. I'm not sure if it was necessary. I don't think it was. I think I would have had enough keys. But whatever. Over. Let's see if I can remember how to get back without checking the map. In here. In foundation, across the bridge. In the hallway, through the showroom. Through the kitchen, south from the kitchen, out of the nook, and then we zigzag through the dining room, through the chapel, through the conference room, through the aquarium, into the observatory. Look at me go. 192 stars and 146 allowance. Alright, that's going to be the end of this run, everybody. Not bad. We got some more memos. If you want to see our list, this is our list. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 more rooms. I kind of wish this was a spreadsheet so that I could sort it by the dashes and put all the ones I need at the top so they're easier to read. I'll do that at some point. I don't think it's necessary yet. So far it's been fairly easy to draft rooms that we needed. But if I get to the point where I'm like re-rolling a bunch and not getting the rooms I need, I'll have to make a list of what rooms to not draft on lower ranks so that I make sure they're still in my pool. Or I can just use Chamber of Mirrors, but that also complicates things in other ways. It's probably better to just not draft the room south. Yeah, we have way too many rooms in our draft pool. I wish it told you that. I wish it was like Balatro and there was a screen where you could see your current deck. I think they should add that to the game. Like maybe the room directory could tell you how many of something you have. But I don't even think like Spare Master Bedroom is in the room directory at all, right? Or I guess it is, but it takes the place of Spare Bedroom, but technically you can have both. I don't know, kind of janky. But anyways, that's the end. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye.